Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's Monday 17th of March 2025 and this is episode 60. Very warm welcome to you all. Glad you can join me today after your busy lives. Right, seem to have quite a bit to get through today, so I'll just crack on. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend. I really don't know what's happened to my hair today. I washed it yesterday and I think I just let it, instead of blow drying it like I normally do, I just let it dry naturally. I've got a pin in my hair there, but not sure what's happening. It just won't curl under, but anyway, never mind. That's what happens. First of all, I'd like to start with the crochet along that I'm doing along with Natasha from Hooks and Stitches. Morning, Natasha. She's doing this 3D granny square crochet along. It's a lovely book. Like I've said before, maybe not for beginners. Some of the squares are beautiful and easy, some of them a little bit more challenging. Some of them we've struggled a little bit with, and one of them this week, I did anyway. I'll talk to that about it when I get to it. I know Natasha hasn't done a video for this morning, but she's in the process of moving home, and I know we chat at night, evening sometimes, FaceTiming, and I know that she's been so busy trying to pack everything up, and when you got to do things like that, you know, there's just not a lot of time for crochet, and you've got Reach really busy at the moment, and then she works full time as well, so no video this morning, but I wish you really well, Natasha, with your packing up, and I wish to live closer and then I could come and give you a hand, but that's a very stressful time as well, I know, moving, isn't it? So but she's got a lovely new home to go to, so good luck with that, Natasha. So last week, out of a little pot, Natasha drew the lattice top pie, and I didn't do the white background because I thought it needed to be a bit more jazzy. They do give you a chart, but it's so faint and small, it's a little bit difficult to read, so I haven't really followed the charts with this at all. I've had to go by the written instructions, and sometimes they're very clear, but sometimes they'll put treble instead of a double, or double instead of a single. It's all in US terms, but if you were a beginner and you followed along, it wouldn't be right. So but anyway, this one was straightforward, and this is my little pie. Whoops, I thought I'd do it. Whoops, put my little lattices in order. It was really easy square, nice and easy. The only thing that took a little bit of time was these. They didn't take long to make. It was just chain 20 and then half double crochet back along. Just join it there and there, there, and then thread the other stroke. But I thought I'd do a purple background. So that's my cherry pie. You see, they've done it on a white background, but I thought I'll do it on purple. You can notice it better, can't you, on the purple? So that's me cherry pie. And then the other one that she chose, we've struggled a little bit with the flowers, but the one that came out was this, what's it called? Mandala flower. And it looks very open, and just a lot of chains, and then chains on one row, and then double crochets back in. But for some reason I could not get this centre bit right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what were they, popcorns 6 popcorns in the centre, and for some reason, in fact 3 times, I only did 4. I absolutely couldn't get it, but anyway, persevered. Oops, hang on, I've dropped it, excuse me. Oh, whew, blood rush to my head. In the end, this is my square, but I didn't enjoy doing this one at all. Like I said, I did this bit, I think the 4th attempt. I got those, and then I don't know, for a granny square, to me it would have, if I could get a square frame, I think it might be nice as like a you know, like a mandala in a frame, but to do it as a granny square, you know, it's just full of holes, it wouldn't keep you warm. It's pretty, but my least favourite. Very pretty, I know, but no, I'm glad that one's done. Glad that one's finished. So, like I said, Natasha hasn't chosen another 2, so I might just do another 2 at random. The beginning of the book is the contents. These are all the ones that are in it, all 100 of them, and where I've ticked, these are the ones we've done. So as you can see, we've done quite a lot of them, so I might just pick 2 at random and do them. I might just catch up on my other projects. So that's that done. Then, oh, I didn't tell you, I always forget to tell you what I've done them in. The lattice top I try and use Starcraft Specialty K. I used claret, stone, and just a green, not sure of the colour green. And then for the mandala flower, I used violet, white, pale blue, pale green, sunshine, mandarin and fondant. Those are the colours for the granny square. And then the next crochet along, following along, is A Year of the Granny Square. And this book is by Kylie Maletta. And this is by Jenni. Hi Jenni, from In My Spare Time. The hashtag for this is a year of granny squares, and Natasha's was hashtag hooks and stitches 3D Cal 2024. Anyway, this book, okay, this is into seasons. This is sectioned up into seasons. So we've done spring and summer. We're now on autumn. And then we'll go into winter, and then we're done. So we're over halfway. We've done the spring and summer, and 1 or 2 of those was a bit difficult, but on the whole they were lovely to do. I keep looking at my hair, it's a bit off-putting. Sorry about that. This week we were number 32, Flying North. Isn't that lovely? Looks like a row of geese or something flying. Anyway, it's a 2 ball of yarn skill level, and very much like the spike stitch, not the hayfit, the sparks, very much like the sparks, I really struggled. The special stitches are front post, treble 2 together, which you think, you know, that's straightforward, but not when you've got to go 2 rows below, 3 rows back. I'm okay, I think, with the spike stitch, I'm okay if it's straight down, but when you've got to start coming 2 rows below, 3 back, and then 2 rows below and 1 forward, oh, it was so difficult. That's this row 3. Anyway, I follow along with the chart. That it helped because I knew where the stitches had to go, but doing them was just another matter. So anyway, this is my square. I know it's, once you've done row 3, I sort of knew roughly where things had to go, but to get that the third row, oh my goodness. But can you say it's obviously not centered, that the point should be here somewhere, but it was absolutely the best I could do. I nearly didn't bother. I thought I kept persevering, and after about the fifth attempt I just did that row. I kept getting too many V's, you see these little V's, I kept having too many, and I was over here somewhere, and I know that little bit's not right either, but anyway, I just thought, well, just do the best you can. So that's what I did. This colour, I always use a 4mm hook, and you try and use Starcraft Specialty K, and this colour was tomato. I know it looks a bit orangey and like burnt orange or that sort of colour, but I really love that colour. It's tomato. So that's that one done, thank goodness. Oh, it was really hard. I think Jenny was saying last week some of the ones in fall or autumn, we say autumn, I think some of them have been really quite tricky. Spring and summer were lovely, but the ones in autumn, they just seem a little bit more challenging, shall I say. This is next week, bonfire, and that's just colour changing, but it seems the stitches are okay, so I have to see how I go with that. It's a 2 skill level, and the techniques is just colour changing, working with multiple colours at the same time. And it says hints and tips: using a smaller hook than the one recommended helps to hide the strand that is running behind your stitches. Joining multiples of this square creates an effective pattern. So give that one a go. Oh, it can't be so hard as that one. I'm really praying. So anyway, that's bonfire, which is for this week coming up. Beautiful, isn't it? So thank goodness that flying north was done. It's really hard. It's hard. He's just trying to find the stitches from the rows below. I just couldn't do it. The next crochet along I'm doing is with Litsa. Morning, Litsa. From Coco's Crochet, and she's doing hashtag Birthstone's Cal 2025. Looks like I put 2005 then. 2025, and for each month, the birthstone for each month, we're doing different projects. So we're doing blankets or little amigurumis or all different things. I thought I'd do beanies or hats, and then that'll be a good chance to give them away to charity, or you know, just so I've got plenty of beanies to donate. Now the first one I'll show you on Polly. I've called her Polly because she's polystyrene, so polystyrene head, so I thought I'd call her Polly. Now this one, oh my goodness, I don't know. This starts off as normal, and it's got a beautiful pattern, but you really can't see it because I've done it all in one colour, and I had to really do all one colour because it's the colour of the birthstone. So this pattern is a Bag O' Day pattern. It's called the Caterpillar Beanie. I've used a 6mm hook, an Aran, and I think I've just put it away. Have I just put that colour away? What did I do with it? It was Stylecraft Special DK. No, Stylecraft Special Aran, and the colour was cloud blue, but it was like I thought it was like a marini blue. But let me see if I can show you the picture. I could link the pattern, but because I've done it in plain blue, you just can't really see it at all. Let me turn my sound down. Just want to show you how it looked. I think if you did it in the Crystal did it in 3 different colours, and you can really see how it turns out. Let me just quickly go along to the tutorial. Sorry. Let me sorry, I'm just taking a while. I just really want to show you. Where's hats? Hats. I just want to show you how it looks absolutely beautiful if I'd have done it in 3 colours. Let me try and stop it there. Whoops. Turn my sound down. Oh, sorry, I'm taking ages, but there we are. I just want to try and show you the pattern. Can you see that? That's how it looks if you do it in 3 colours, and it looked really effective. It's the Crochet Easy Unisex Beanie, the Caterpillar Beanie. So that's what it's called. So I just wanted to show you that because you just can't see the pattern at all. Forgot what I did. Anyway, the stitch is lovely, but I think done in the 3 colours it would have shown up lovely. So not all that happy with that somehow. I just don't know, it just looked a bit plain. And then the next one I'm doing in this So Crafty Aldi Aran yarn, and it's called Aqua. So that's the Aran, and all I've done so far, I've got nothing to put on poly. Nothing to put on, but let's just pretend that's what it is so far. Then I'm just coming down the sides, so nothing to put on her. I'm really disappointed with this. I'm using a 5.5mm hook, which is what they suggest, and this pattern, you see the pattern, it's a pattern by Kirsten Holloway Designs. She's got a website, and it's called the Unlimited Beanie, and she says it's a brilliant one for charity, to donate to shelters or even hospitals, because it goes from a small baby up to adult. And then she gives you a lot of really good suggestions for if you're donating for shelters, that it be warm, preferably washable, and gives you really good tips on if you're crocheting for donating hats. This one was large to extra large, and it's the pattern is all in the back loops, and it's one row is single crochet American terms, and the other is, so you do a single crochet, then a double crochet, then a single crochet, then a double crochet. But I'm really disappointed because you get I've got all these little holes, and that beanie, and then it ruckles up. I'm following patterns, but this is about the 4th beanie I've tried yesterday, and I kept on doing it for some reason. Beanies just lately, I can't seem to do them very nice, and I don't know why. I'm just getting a bit disheartened, so I don't know. I know that's too many stitches when it ruckles up like that, but I'm following the pattern. But if I go down any hook sizes, then it's way too small, and also just full of these holes. Well, persevere with that, but I'm really not too happy with that. And the first one was a bit plain, so a little bit disheartened with my hats, but like I said, I'll maybe go back to the Divine hat because I like that one and that comes out okay. So that's that done. This blanket I'm doing for my daughter-in-law's auntie. Hi Amanda, if you're watching. Oh, just while I'm talking about my my daughter-in-law, it's David, my oldest son. Hi David. Hi Cole and Dougie, if you're watching. Grandsons. It's David's birthday on Wednesday, the 19th. So massive happy birthday, David. Got a little parcel coming in the post. I'm going to post later, so have a lot of phone you on Wednesday anyway. But happy birthday for Wednesday. So this is for, like I said, Amanda, his wife's auntie, her mum's sister, and it's this beautiful colours, absolutely gorgeous colours. I'm following the tutorial by Tracy from Crochet Rocks, and it's one where you don't have to turn, but you get a lovely square. It doesn't go skew-if, but it just seems to be taking me ages. This is it so far, but I've got to, for a single bed, I need to do double again, which that'll take me just forever. So I think I might have a phone them later and see, because this is a square and it's for a single bed. I think I'm going to do the square and then just add some at the top and the bottom to make it a bit larger. But these beautiful colours, these are some of the new colours from Stylecraft Special Decay. There's mushy peas and there's tea green, but she chose the colours to match her cushion that she got, but they're beautiful. I know you all comment how beautiful the colours are. This one's called Toy. Am I attached to that one? No. Am I? Let me think. I just started that one. I don't want to be undoing precious work. Oh yes, I'm attached to that one. The row before, there's a cream, and then the row before that was this beautiful wild orchid. Very pastel pale colours. So yes, it's coming on. This is what I've done. I've been putting stitch markers in. I put a little orange. So I've done this much, but because it's taking it's taking quite a while. In fact, it's taking me an hour to get around once. So that's half. So I might have a word and just see exactly what size she'd like it. So it's beautifully soft, and when I've washed it, it'll be even softer, but beautiful colours. So getting on with that. It's just taking a little bit longer than I'd have liked. So that's that. Now, before we get on to the donuts, I'd like to show you some photos. Gorgeous photos. You've been busy. Right, now I need to get these in order. First of all, I've got a picture from the lovely Caroline. Hi Caroline. Her daughter gave her some yarn for Christmas, so she was watching my Vlogmas, and if you remember, if you've been following along, I did a 2 skein granny wrap. We did a yarn swap, me and Natasha, and she sent me some DK yarn, so with all the yarn that I was getting, I did a 2 skein granny wrap. And because Caroline had been gifted from her daughter, it's the West Yorkshire Spinners Elements, and it's the West Yorkshire Spinners Elements yarn is Falkland Island wool with Lysel. So anyway, this is the shawl. Can you see that properly? The wrap, should I say? Or I can see a double picture. Uh, isn't it gorgeous colours? Absolutely beautiful. And I bet it's so, so warm. And it's a lovely, lovely pattern to do. You just repeat. It's so easy, but it just looked so effective. Oh, you just cuddle up in that, couldn't you? Lovely. Also, whoops, wrong way. Also, she sent me this picture of this quilt, because orange is her favourite colour, same as me and Janda, Gumbo girl, her favourite colour is orange. But look at that quilt. I absolutely love it. Isn't it gorgeous? All the work that's gone into that. I'm totally in love with it. Absolutely gorgeous, because I love orange, but I just love the shapes and the little triangles, and this. Oh, it's like just a masterpiece work of art. I'd hang it on the wall. I couldn't just. I don't want to look at it. I want it on my walls. I just absolutely admire it. The lovely Dot, hi Dot, gave me. She was clearing out. She gave me a big tote full of little scraps of fabric, and she gave me shapes to cut out, all for quilting. And she gave me is it batting or wadding or whatever that you put in between. And I really haven't, with crocheting such a lot and a bit of knitting, I haven't had time to do any quilting. But years ago, I was only little, uh, me and my sister, I think my sister did it as well, but Mum showed us how to cut out a little hexagon shape, and then cut out a piece of fabric a little bit bigger and folded it over and hand tacked that. Then you got another one and another one and sewed them together, and I made like a little doily type mat, and I absolutely loved making that. And that was years ago, so I've always really wanted to do quilting, but it's the time and the space. But oh my god, I just adore that. It's just beautiful. Thank you, Caroline, for sharing that. Really happy you shared that. Now, where have I put? Oh yes, so that's Caroline's. I've got to be careful because I've got now the lovely Sandy. Hi Sandy, she's got a llama to show us, but before showing you the llama, I've seen her work on Litsa's Coco's Crochet. She's been sending Litsa photos, and these are for resin. She works with resin, and these are coasters. Just look, oh my goodness, I can see why you love working with those. How you get all the swirls and oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You could look at that for hours, couldn't you, and just look at all the different shapes and the little things in the middle. And then this one, look at that vase. It's a vase that you could put, a rose or that in the middle. And then the outside, the majority of it is like, perhaps you get a mould, do you? I don't know. And then put all these little shells and like a sea scene. But then you've got that tube in the middle that you can use as a flower vase. Oh, I find it fascinating. I love all different crafts and seeing what you do. But that resin, I've never seen anything like that before. So absolutely gorgeous. And also she's done a granny square blanket for charity. Beautiful granny square blanket. Gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. And that was in a chunky yarn. That's lovely and square, so I don't know whether you turn or do, but lovely and square. So thank you, Sandy, for those beautiful pictures. And then the lovely Dot. Hi Dot, I have said hello. Dot does loads of, my friend Dot in Portmaddock, does loads of random acts of kindness, and she was telling me that the craze is a little Izzy doll. They're knitted, but it's called the Izzy doll. And on the pattern is on Facebook, and it's a group called Random Acts of Knitting and Crochet Kindness. That's the group, and you get hints and tips from there, and also pictures of what other people have done, and they give you the pattern. But this is what Dot's been doing. They're all little knitted little Izzy dolls. Aren't they gorgeous? She's done little rabbits, and what's she done? Look at this little cheeky one. And then I love the little orange one. Little orange one. She said it looked a bit like Wurzel Gummidge, but no, it's so cute. And then there's little girl, little rabbits. She's doing little rabbits for Easter. Aren't they so cute? Then she'll leave them dotted about. And what they are basically, I think you just knit a little, you just knit a little tube. Is it a tube or is it in a flat? Knit it in the flat, sew it together at the back, and then to make the legs and the arms, you just put stitches, and then you put a bit of waste yarn to squeeze together for the neck, and oh, they're gorgeous. Thank you, Dot, for sending me your photo that I could show everybody. So is that Dot, Sandy's coasters and her blanket, Caroline. Yes, so now it's donut time. It's donut time. And the crochet along that I'm doing is from the Crochet Donut Buddies, and you get 50 easy amigurumi patterns for collectible crochet toys by Rachel Zane. And for anybody, I do sometimes go through the book just for new friends that have joined. It's in the front. I'll just run through it quickly. This was from Amazon, and it was £13.33. That was on the 1st of April 2022. That's when I purchased the book, but I think it's roughly about the same price. And you get each little donut, it's a skill level of either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 donuts. It's a skill level, so some are quite straightforward, like just for instance the sun. We've done the sun. That was straightforward. You just have to sew these on, to a bit of sewing. But this one, we haven't done that one yet. And there'll be a lot of the curly cues coming up, so that one will be a little bit more difficult than this one, for instance. And then it tells you how to use the book. It tells you the different donuts. It also tells you that you can use different yarn, so you could have like a mommy one and a baby one, different thicknesses or different hooks. You know, you could use a DK and 4mm for the snail and the icing, or you could use a 5mm hook and chenille Aran. Oh, I never thought of doing chenille. So you could do, you know, different sizes to do a little family. Then it just tells you about the tools you need, and then you get the basic donut pattern. So in the front there's always the basic donut pattern of how to do the donut, the base of the donut, and then it also tells you the basic icing, which, you know, you do in a different colour. Sometimes you don't need icing, sometimes without the sprinkles, sometimes different colours. So each pattern, it'll refer to the front. It'll say basic donut in, say, parchment or cream colour, and the icing in pink or purple or blue, whatever. So yeah, that's roughly it. there's also little games you can play. Shows you in the back. There's techniques, how to do little bows and things like that. Techniques, how to join half double crochets, and it's all in US terms, slip stitches and things like that. And then there's little games you can play, like if you do, because the sections like under the sea, you could have all like crabs and the crab. What have we done? You could have little groups of the sea creature ones, or it says you can play matching up pairs if you do 2 of each of them. Anyway, let's crack on. So last week I picked the llama, and this was a 2 donut rating, and it was lovely to make. That was the little llama. And let me show you what our lovely ladies have been getting up to. Right, we think of the first picture I've got. This one. This first picture is from Eileen, is from Lynn Penguin's Creations, and this is her llama. She didn't do any icing, because if you do the donut and the icing and it's roughly the same colour, there isn't really any need. Where are we? And the eye tutorial is by Jenni in my spare time. The eye tutorial, and the little reins there. She did the little coloured ears, so that's beautiful. Thank you, Lynn, for that. Got to make sure. The next one is by the lovely Mary. Hi, Mary. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to not get shadows of things. Is that my light? I don't know. But this is Mary's, and oh my goodness, can we just take a minute to look at the giant amethyst in the back? Oh my goodness, that's just gorgeous. Oh, I can see reflection of everything. That's just getting on my nerves. Sorry about that, Mary. I'm taking off. Oh, it's my little Suki. Absolutely gorgeous. And Mary has used a brown fawn for the icing and the donut that she got from the charity shop, and the icing, oh, she did do the icing, yeah, the icing is Starcraft parchment, and the muzzle, the ears and the reins are Sirdar Snuggly, a little bit that she had from the charity shop. Fine little oddments. It's gorgeous. Look at that amethyst. Gorgeous. You always do your eyes beautifully, Mary, as well. Lovely, thank you. So that's Mary's. And the next one we've got is from the lovely Jan. Hi, Jan. And this is Jan's. She hasn't done the little sprinkles or the little bits. I didn't do that either. I just but she did the little reins. Cute. But I had exactly the same thought. That's the back of it as well. But I had exactly the same thought. I know it was a llama, but that could look like a donkey, couldn't it? Or, you know, I don't know. When I looked at mine, I thought, well, that really could be a little donkey, actually. I don't know why. You know, it looks like a llama in the book, maybe, but I just, oh dear, it's getting my nose. I just thought, yeah, that could be a little donkey, and Jan thought the same. Beautiful, thank you. Lovely cloth, look like the tablecloth and the plant, gorgeous. And then we have Sandy. Hi Sandy. Thank you so much for sending your resin makes. Beautiful. Oh look. Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. She put blue glittery eyes, sprinkles on the ears. She didn't do the reins because she didn't think it needed it, and they were a bit tricky to do, really. Gorgeous, absolutely cute. See, that does look like a llama. Maybe it's sprinkly bits, but I don't know. But gorgeous blue eyes. So thank you so much, Sandy, for sending in that. Your beautiful llama. Let me just show you again. See, it does look a bit like a llama there, but I don't know. Anyway, let me show you mine. I didn't do the sprinkles on the ears because I just thought, I wasn't sure why, I just thought perhaps not. But this is my little llama, and I did struggle with this bit here really, because you had to sew that bit on, and then this bit, when you look at the thing, it came right to the icing. Well, mine wasn't that big. Then I wasn't sure whether to just sew there and leave that bit open or stitch it all on. Meant to be the reins, but when I look at mine I think, well, yeah, maybe if that was a bit up more it could have been a donkey. But what I thought of doing was adding a little bit of different colour, say this colour, and fluff it up a bit so it looked like a little bit of fur inside its ear. Oh, maybe not. That was my little llama, ready to go there amongst the others. Nice little pile. Definitely next week I'll run through all of them so we can see what we've got so far. So one more thing to do, and that is to pick our next donut. And I've wrote a little list. We have got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. There's just 15 left from this great big bag. It was chock-a-block full, wasn't it? Can you remember when I started? Chock-a-block full. We've now only got 15. So, be kind, be kind. Mind you, that one was fairly easy. That wasn't hard. Can't say the llama was hard, but oh, we've got the jellyfish on page 58. I think that was the jellyfish that I was talking about, was it? Talking to Natasha about this, I think, talking about things manifested. So I think I've manifested the jellyfish. 58. Yes, I did. See, I was talking about this one will be quite straightforward. This one has got a lot more to it, so I think I've manifested that. Sorry about that. Mind you, though, I wanted, they've all got to be done, haven't they? Or I want to do them all. So, oh dear, this is a four donut, and no, I think it was it Jan saying she didn't mind doing curly cues? Some people love doing these, don't they? I don't mind them. Quite a lot of them. So, hi darling. Nobody stuck his head round. Lots of different colours, so that'll be a nice cheerful one to do. Dear. Right, so let me just talk about it. Propelling himself along with his wonderful multicoloured tentacles and frill, this jellyfish has a lovely time when in the water. Don't worry, he's not the stinging kind. Oh, you've got a photo. That's the back. And then side and the front. Donut base. Follow the basic donut pattern to create the donut base only in orange. Oh, favourite colour. And then it tells you at the front how to do the icing. so the icing will be a little bit different to the other donuts. I think maybe because you've got a little bit of frill there. But yeah, that'll be lovely, won't it? Long curled tentacles make 4, 1 in each colour. And you've got the short, you only make 2 in turquoise and bluebell. Long straight tentacles make 6, 1 in each colour. And for that, use a 3mm hook, make 35 chain, 1 single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in each cross. So they're not too bad, they're just a chain and just single crochet back. Quite looking forward to that because that's going to be lovely and colourful and beautiful. Right, so that's what we've got this week to look forward to. Oh, me and my hubby are going to pop to Barmouth because I want to post David's birthday present, like I said. His birthday Wednesday, so pop to Barmouth and do that, get a few groceries, and then when we get back, got a little bit of mopping of floors to do. Do a little bit of washing, put bedding in, so put fresh bedding back on. Normal day-to-day stuff. I've tried to do this video a bit earlier because it took forever last week. It took forever to upload, and it seems as if it halts. And then I think it's to do with my signal, the internet and all that. But I really try and get it up early for you. So pop to Barmouth, do that. Did I forget to say anything? Don't think we've got too much. I'll pop and see Dot tomorrow, probably Dot, come and see you tomorrow. We'll have to do something with that, getting on my nerves. Pin it back maybe. Oh dear, never mind. Yeah, I've got lots to get on with. I want to try and finish that blanket before I start other things. I've got so many things to start. But I think everybody's the same, aren't they? They've got to. I'm trying to get into the habit of not having any whips, because I know when I started my YouTube journey, I'd got about 15 or so sleeping whips that had been going on for years, some of them, and I'm determined not to let that happen again. So I just need to plod on and crochet away. I need to sort out in here because the mess all around is awful. But I think you need a nice sunny day for that, don't you? You open all your windows and get fresh air in. It's freezing this morning. We had a ground frost and it's still quite icy, so let's hope for some nice sunny weather coming soon. Do hope you're all okay and keeping well. I went last Wednesday to, just quickly, I went to, was it Wednesday? I went to the doctor's it was for a COPD test, but I've got to go for a sleeping test, just to make sure I haven't got that sleep apnea where you stop breathing for a little minute. So I've got to go for one of those, and I've had a blood test, and I had an ECG as well, and there was a little bit of a, not a murmur, but that might have been through some tablets that I'm on. So they've changed tablets, so hopefully that'll be okay. But feel okay in myself, feel a bit better, feel, summer's on its way and there's always somebody worse off. People are always, I'm very lucky what I have, who I have in my life, and all you beautiful friends. So until I see you again, take care of each other, love each other. You just never know what's around the corner, so be kind, and whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, just know I'm thinking of you, and all my love to all of you. Love you. See you soon. Bye.